Find the amount of pure ingredient needed to prepare 500 milliliters of a 1 to 100 glucose solution from pure glucose. And round your answer to the 10th place. Let's go ahead and highlight the important details here and talk about them for a moment. We are going to need to prepare 500 milliliters of this solution. And that solution needs to contain, what does this mean, 1 to 100? That's going to mean that we want 1 milliliter of pure glucose for every 100 milliliters of the solution. So we'll have 99 milliliters of something else, our diluent. It might be distilled water, for example. And so let's write that information down as a conversion factor. That may be important to our solution here. So for every 100 milliliters of solution, we're going to have 1 milliliter of glucose dissolved, right? And the other thing that we like to do when we're solving this type of dimensional analysis problem is to take what we're asked for. Either it might be a doctor's order, it might be the the order here. What do we need to prepare? We need to prepare 500 milliliters, and we're going to start with that at the far left of our problem solution here. So we're going to start with 500 milliliters of solution, and that's what we want to begin with. And because we are going to be multiplying fractions here from left to right, we can put that over 1 to make that an improper fraction, make it easy to multiply. Multiply that by, in this case, a fraction which represents this conversion factor here. We have milliliters of solution and milliliters of glucose, and we want to set this up so that we can diagonally cancel units that are the same. We therefore want to have milliliters of solution here on the denominator and milliliters of glucose in the numerator. We can pick up our values now. 100 goes here and 1 goes here, and we are now ready to do the math and solve this problem. We can diagonally cancel milliliters of solution here, and we are going to be left with milliliters of glucose, our pure ingredient. And numerator times numerator gives us our new numerator, so 500 times 1 is 500. Denominator times denominator, 1 times 100 is 100. That's pretty easy math. 500 over 100 is just 5. Our units remaining are milliliters of glucose here, so ml of glucose. And that's our pure ingredient, glucose. And that is our final answer. We need 5 milliliters of pure glucose to prepare 500 milliliters of a 1 to 100 glucose solution. I hope that's helpful.